Good afternoon, this is Miguel Saavedra again. Week 13, post 3 for business ethics. The video that was given to us today was about marijuana versus tobacco, why one is illegal and one is legal. And here are some of my thoughts on that. So, from the video, why is marijuana illegal? It's illegal in some places because they think that the use of marijuana, which is a relatively soft drug, can lead to the use of harder drugs and thus create issues of health and well-being for the people in those areas. I can agree with this. Growing up in rural Alaska, I know of at least a few people that have passed away because of their transition from marijuana into other harder illicit substances, and I can see why that is a concern for the government. Marijuana is also legal because, like Chomsky said in the video, it can be grown almost anywhere. Marijuana is a type of crop that, if given the necessities, just the basic necessities to grow, it can and it will thrive and multiply exponentially. This means that almost anyone can grow and sell and profit from marijuana, and the government doesn't like that because if anyone can grow it and sell it, they can kind of have some under-the-table dealings going on, and the government can't tax them. So the real issue here isn't so much the growing of marijuana as the selling and the government not being able to tax the sale of that product. And yeah, that would be the main reason the government doesn't agree with marijuana, is because of the ease of care by people, private citizens. As far as Fairbanks and marijuana go, as far as I know, Fairbanks is kind of a city all on its own. It's a little bit different than, say Denver or any other cities like that. But so the first things first, the things that are illegal to do with regards to marijuana is it is illegal to drive high. It's illegal to consume in public, whether that be through smoking or in edible form. And marijuana cannot be transported out of the state of Alaska. So these first three reasons I can tend to agree with. I don't condone driving while high. It's just as bad as driving drunk, if not worse, if you ask me. It's illegal to consume in public. That one I can understand the reasoning behind it, but also I believe it'd be very, very hard to enforce unless you kind of stumble upon someone. And marijuana cannot be transported out of the state. I can see that. I can see that with like why Hawaii is so protective about what's get transported into their state, because it can affect and harm the local flora and fauna that are native to that area. So lastly, adults can grow up to 6 plants at any one time, but only 3 of those plants can be flowering, and only licensed businesses can sell marijuana. As far as the growing of plants goes, I understand that. Owning 6 plants would be fine, but having any more than 3 flowering, 3 plants that can create profit or product, I think that's just to kind of control consumers' use of marijuana. And then only licensed businesses selling makes sense. Any other business, you have to have a liquor license, you have to have at least a driver's license with your age to buy tobacco, so it makes sense to have that standard for businesses that sell marijuana. With that, this is week 13, post 4 for business ethics. Thank you.